Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of, I keep forgetting the name of this game, GreedFall, I believe. Welcome back everyone. So, I bet y'all remember I'm horrible with names. If you don't, you know, everything. So, let's head over here. Yeah, there's the captain. Our inner guys, I thought that we would look around here and see if we can find anything and look in the areas. Today, on this episode, you know. Ooh, got some ammo and some gold. Just what we need. Gold and ammo. Gold and ammo. I just love how people don't say anything to us when we're sneaking around.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
Alright. Okay, so we gotta be in disguise in this area. Alright then, no problemo.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
We have been? Okay. Yeah, we're taking all that. Yes, that's a lot of good stuff. Alright, before we go in there, let's go up here, you know? Hey. We're not stealing, we're just looking around. That's all we're doing. What have we got in here? Gold, ammo. Got a hat for Kirk, it looks like. Alright, that's good. Alright, I'm kind of liking this. Alright. Got it with the door. Yes, right there. Yeah, there we go. And we go. What?
We might let it in, unless we just offer them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients. But
No, here's the door that we need here. Alright, what do we got in here? Ooh, chest. Here we go. Let's look at that. We got some more stuff here. Alright, good. Take all that right there. We'll look at it later. Alright, yeah. Here's where we need to be.
Here's the
Alright.
ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Alright. So we got all that done. Let's make sure we didn't leave anything laying around. I don't think so. Then we got all the chests out of here. That's why we chose lock picking. Because of my practice run, just, you know, going through the basics and everything, so I don't look like a complete fool in combat. Yeah, that came in handy. And, you know, it is my, more, you know, my type of play. Okay, let's go talk to this guy.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Two chests here. Two boxes here. Okay, got some herbs. Got some golden ammo. A hole in the wall. Okay. Alright. Let's go notify the men. We'll do that after we go in here and look around first. Hold on. Alright. Ooh, another chest. Here we go. Alright, let's talk to these guys right here.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
There we go. The research.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of St. Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Alright, the research plan. Alright, well.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Wow.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you had discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Yeah, let's speak with the Bridge Alliance. I think they're just researchers.
The ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Yeah, you know, I think that'd be a good idea to do. Because, you know, I think they really are just researchers, you know. They researched the text, found out it was changed. Hey, look, what do we got here? Okay, we got a ladder here. Let's send down it. Alright, so where's the men at? That's where we need to head. We need to get our supplies on board. For Kirk here. Oh, speaking of Kirk, we'll look at that in just a second.
Well now, can we get going?
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Alright. Yeah, we didn't need to put drinking. Hey, look, another chest here. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Now, let's look at our equipment here. Yeah, I do not need no dang ring. Yep, wrong button. Every time I try to go to the other side, that's what happens. Hey, hey. See, that's what I wanted. Alright. 24. I still think that's better. Yeah, hat. Now, he does lose element resistance, but he gets poison resistance and loot chance. Eh, we'll throw it on him. We could wear Kirk's uniform, it'd be better. But what we're wearing right now, it doesn't really give us anything. Yeah, I'll do that for now. Alright. Might be a little weird, but it's the best armor we got. We can't wear the one that we gave to Kirk, so we'll wear it. Alright, now let's look at our map. Alright, who is this right here? Store man. Tavern. Okay, we need to come up here and take a left. Alright. Let's get a move on. No new ceiling, so we're done with that. The stuff's on there, alright. So what we need to do is we need to head to the tavern. Hey!
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Ready to sell, my friend. So Kurt's old hat. Poison resistance, health potion. Power. We can't use that yet. I don't think we need it. Go ahead and sell that one. Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff. And that's our old look. It's got a higher chance of loot, but we really don't need that right now. We need the... Oh, well, we don't need two of them. We don't need the old gloves. We'll keep those on us. Well, we definitely don't need the priest. Nah. Sell that. Find what we got. Alright, so... Now, melee weapon. Rifles. We really don't need the pistol. It's not like a rifle, so we're gonna sell it. That puts us up. Now let's go over to purchase. There's some gear that we need. Yeah.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Alright. Where is the tabernacle? Nope, 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 nope. Mr. Tavern? On in the Bridge Alliance. There it is, okay. So it's up here on the right, alright. Man, I gotta talk to you. Thank you for the gold, my friend.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
We're not gonna talk to you yet.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Let's talk to someone enough. Down at the docks. Okay, pardon me, coming through, coming through. Kinda wanna do it all at once, that's why I'm... Ran a little too fast, I think. Okay, gotta go in here. No, I gotta finish talking to her, I guess.
Did I trouble you again?
Have you found Jonas?
Not yet, but I haven't given up. About that. When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern.
I hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna skip
Did
through
anything
this.
seem out of the...
Maybe a tad troubled.
Why would that be?
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
Okay, so he's a little troubled.
What does Jonas do in his free time?
One evening.
Did he ever have one?
Never.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, as far as I know.
I don't...
No.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get the itch for a drink. Here, yesterday, I call back to it.
Alright, there we go.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift a veil in this.
I mean, the other guy told us to go talk to the card player. That's what I thought we had to do, was go talk to the card player. But no, we had to talk to her first some more. Okay, no big deal. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do we got here? Some poison, some dragon blood resistance. Or blood resistance, something. Okay. Okay, now we go in here. Alright, alright. Pardon me, coming through, coming through. I know you are not happy. Alright.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I'm here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago. After visiting this establishment, a young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
That's about
What
the
can you
cabin
tell
boy.
me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing that, I remember. And he must have been right to be like this, if he's disappeared.
So I think the disease does not make everybody go blind, Patermamus.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The king was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Okay, so
Who was
rich
the rich
man.
merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know them. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Tulane embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. You think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding...
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
No.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out, my tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
That's not a small sum. I need to...
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Alright, so before we do that, let's see. We need 2 more of those. Let's see if we can make them. You know what I mean? It'd be a lot better if we can just make them out of the resources we gotten. Okay, no. We gotta unlock craft level 1. We need iron ore. Okay. But we can go talk to someone beforehand, see if we can unlock crafting level 1. I think crafting would be pretty good. You know? There's candles. There's that guy that ripped us off. Can't go that way, so let's go straight across.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
We've already entered. Just saying.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure
What?
I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do.
Huh?
Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have
Wow.
thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This path. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
I mean, a little weird. It is what it is. Let's see. Hey, whoa, just. Alright, so we got the Nord thing that we're working. That's what we do. That's what we're working on, right? Merchant. Okay, yes, that's what we're doing. Alright. I do not want to do that. Let's do a game sprint button. So let's head down here and talk to. Hey, climb up here and over to go. Down there. Oh, I think something shiny. Oh, okay. Not much. Alright. Yeah, I need to talk to you.
I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Tier 4D? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor. Nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I have no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master.
Alright.
I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
So, words. Here we go on missions when we get on the island. Alright, gotcha. There's the captain. That's who we need to talk to, not him. Alright. Might be better if I talk to the right guys.
So, you still haven't found your cousin? As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His
Sea-gifted,
parents were required to give him to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nord?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Yeah, now we gotta talk to him. Okay.
But I still don't see Constantine at their side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly
Yeah. Come on.
Would my help in any way?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, Cassandra. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such a call, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract.
Okay.
But Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child and regretted it afterwards.
Probably.
Of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Hey, wait a minute. See, I like that outfit right there. Yeah. The rich man who broke us. I think that has something to do with Constantine, I'm guessing. I got it perfectly positioned. That's all I gotta say. Alright, so let's head over here. Now, before we go in here, I'm gonna wrap up this episode. When we come back, I will go ahead and go in here and complete it. And hopefully we can get off this out of the and head to get aboard the ship. Hopefully on next episode. So thank you, everyone. I know this it'll be between 45 minutes to 45 minutes. This is a shorter episode. It's only a 35 minute episode. Usually it's gonna be 45 to an hour, but you know, I thought this was a good place to stop real quick. So I'll see y'all next time, everyone.